Hey everybody, here we are. It is Thursday, and we're going to go ahead and talk about all things Crescent. Now, Sin, I know you're trying to show off. I know you're trying. There you go.
What?
Th-
RGB makes it go faster.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware RGB makes it go faster. All right, guys. We're going to be answering a lot of Q&A about Scorched Earth, about all the stuff that you guys are looking forward to, answering a bunch of questions, and we had a lot come in. Um, that audio on me, god damn it.
Is it the whole channel or is it just Joker? I need TV. Don't we all, brother?
Colin, so do I. Is
All
the
right, just
audio
Joker.
better? Swear to God, when we end the stream tonight, I'm finding a new one.
Well, they're saying I sound fine, but you're sounding wonky.
They just don't love me anymore.
I mean, did they ever?
I don't know.
Just yellow dude, banana man. Are you broken? Staticky.
Damn it. Great. Just great. Test, test. How's this? Is this any better? Testing one, two. Testing, 1, 2.
Yeah, way less staticky now. But yeah, Scorched Earth, baby.
All right. Okay. So we had a couple questions come in. Okay, good. Oof, thank God. All right. So let's talk a little bit about stuff for Scorched Earth and everything else. First and foremost, we do now have a hotel block. If you guys missed it before, it's actually up on, I think, all the community pages. You can go there, but I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the link over as soon as I get it up here. Okay.
What did you break?
It's not on the Big House Milsom community page for some reason. All right, got it.
Let's see. Call inspector seems. I'm going to answer a bunch of tech questions a little bit later in the broadcast, and I will try not to forget that. Remind me.
Hey,
We are located all over the place. Currently, I am in Texas, and
I'm
Joker's
in South Florida. Okay.
who knows where I'll be next week.
All right, so that's the link to the Marriott right here. I know it's long and everything else. It's on the Big House. It's on the Big House Milsom page, but for some reason, it's not on the Big House community page. I'm currently rectifying that right now, so you guys have the information, so you guys can get it and do get your guys. But I can tell you right now, Tubbs, if you're going to try to switch over, you're not going to want to go to this hotel. There's no hot tub.
Yeah,
So I mean,
hot tubs are tough.
I know there's got to be a hot tub for Tubbs. All right, so I'm gonna hide that. Same part of SF.
South Florida. Oh yeah, we didn't
Oh
do
yeah.
an intro. We just jumped right into it today. That's
No,
somebody's
we
like,
didn't.
"Where are
We
you?"
did. We did the intro. I literally played the intro.
No. I'm Joker from.
Oh shit! You're right. We jumped right in to both feet. I'm Joker for Players Wanted. With me is the man with the mohawk, the king of the high kappas, Virtue from Sinister Construction.
Nope.
I was waiting to see if you're going to drop something on me. From Sinister Customs. Guys, welcome. Thank you very much. We're all going to be talking. Everything we're going to be talking about today is going to be about Big House Milsom events. Mostly, we're focusing on Scorched Earth because we're about 3 weeks away. Did you live in the Keys a long time ago? Yes, I lived there for about 6 months.
Hold on, man. Nobody lives in the Florida Keys. You survive the Florida Keys.
That is very true. That's why I left. Story. Oh, you're in Isla Morada? All right, brother. All right. I've been through there more than once. All right, so let's jump into some of this. So first and foremost, we got a couple questions came in about camo. Specifically, can somebody that's wearing green wear a black top? No. Your camo colors have to match your faction. So green top, green bottoms, green lid, helmet, cover, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you have a tan helmet like this one is right here, shit,
Just leave that anywhere.
SD cards went flying everywhere. 1 second.
You have a tan helmet like he's got, or you have like a K-Pod or a pump helmet or airframe. They make covers of proper colors. The Joker has right there.
Yeah. So it's a tan helmet, and these attached by Velcro. There, you can get them right on. You can get these on Amazon, 12, $16.
They're not expensive.
This would be considered a green helmet because it's got M81 on top. All right. When in doubt, send us a picture. We'll approve or deny it. Okay. Your gear, like your iPro, your mesh mask, and your plate carrier, holsters, belt, and your boots don't have to match. Yes, 16 and up is allowed at this event, Ethan. Go ahead and get your tickets. All right. So gear doesn't matter. Your helmet, shirt, and pants do. They have to match your side.
There's one caveat to that, which I keep forgetting to update.
Mm.
No red plate carriers. We already had this incident where somebody got confused for admin, and luckily that guy didn't try to abuse that. But he didn't get shot because they thought he was admin walking in.
Yeah, try not to wear any weird colored plate carriers, guys. The only person that should be walking around in weird colors is me. So yeah. All right.
Questions? Yeah, we answer that one.
He's sort of not wrong.
What did Falcon say? I mean, he's out of line, but he's right.
All right. So that's like the first thing I wanted to go over was that. Now, do you have any other shirt other than Hawaiian shirt, military airsoft patterns?
No, no, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
I have regular
No, you
shirt.
don't.
Yes, I do. I have a pink shirt that says I am dangerously comfortable in my masculinity.
Yes,
Warning.
Yeah, it's mine, and I sent it to you.
I do have t-shirts. I do have other shirts. I have polo shirts. I have dress shirts, right? But very rarely will you see me out in the open with anything other than a Hawaiian shirt on. It really freaked out my guys at my local wings restaurant because I showed up the other day wearing like almost like a workout muscle shirt, like a dry wick shirt that was tight fitting, and they looked at me and they go, "Are you okay? Do we need to call somebody? Blink 3 times if you need help." You know?
Yeah, you guys remember that scene from The Matrix when he says, "I need guns, lots of guns," and they all come out of the wall? That's
Yeah.
Joker's Hawaiian shirt collection.
Look, I have 5 of the same color, okay? People are like, "Didn't you give away the blue one last time? Somebody give it back?" I was like, "No, I have like 5 of those." I love them. They're awesome. It's like, I was just out in the rain and this one's already dry. It's great. All right. So, obviously, this is one of the times where we beg you guys to give us money. The event is coming up, so tickets are starting to move, but we like to be at a point where we know exactly how many people are coming, like, being sold out. So, right now we're over 150 tickets sold, not including staff. So, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty decent event. We're looking at getting, hopefully, having 300 people out on the field for this event. Remember, you also need to let us know if you plan to camp inside the AO or not, because we're taking out a building out of play to do this. That we're taking out D and we're taking out B. Well, B's never in play, but we're going to open these ones at. Whereas the event's at the haunted Cresson prison in Cresson, Pennsylvania. It's called. I know we say Cresson like 4 times in that sentence. It's awesome.
Cresson Haunted Sanatorium in Cresson, PA.
Yeah, Cresson. Copy. Cam teen for shenanigans. That's what I like to hear. Somebody just sent me a photo. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
04 Mini Cooper would die before I even leave that. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of people coming up from Florida. You might be able to carpool if you hop on over to the Discord server and just talk to
I
people.
mean, if anybody really wants to go for a pretty awesome ride, I'm leaving the Sunday before to head up. Um, so we do also have a couple things that we want people to see. Also, I have an area of 2,000 acres to play. That's awesome, man.
That's almost too much play space.
I know, right? It's like in order to do 2,000 acres to play effectively, you'd need like what, 6,000 people on that field?
Almost. There is a point of diminishing returns when it comes to play space, because at a certain point, if I don't find anybody to shoot in 20 minutes, I'm bored and I go have my own fun.
All right, let's see what we got here. Have some questions.
Like, you've got the list.
All right, that's a question about. All right, this is actually another question that came in. It came in through Discord. By the way, if you guys are looking for the Discord link, um, we have two. This is the Discord for Big House Milsom, and this is the Discord for Players Wanted Airsoft. So you're going to see some overlap with some of the content that's shared on both sides because we sort of run it, but we have two different discords for you guys to check out and go through. So when it comes down to the medic rule, everybody is a medic at this event. Everybody. Um, we're only thing that we're playing with right now before the event is whether or not we have medic bags available, which is an availability for everybody to either drink it down a thing of water, crush it, close it off, and then they take off all their bands. That means it could fully res a dead player. Or, but for sure, everybody can be medic twice. You could use a 2 foot long, 4 inch wide ace wrap or tourniquets. No hit sticks. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no
Those
hit
things.
sticks, no the counters.
Yeah,
I use those. They're awesome, but you can't do it here because you can't be recognized from a distance. Also,
yeah.
ace wraps cannot be pre-tied.
They have to be wrapped around your arm. Go through. At the Clinton House in Clinton, South Carolina. Awesome. Under AOSC in South Carolina. That's cool, man. Um, all right. So medic rules are real simple. Somebody can. I want to clarify this because some people were sort of getting mad at us. We got big. There you go. um, let's clarify some things so we make it crystal clear. I know sponsorship, Liquid Death.
Yep.
Um, when it comes to medicing, you can medic enemy players. If you do, and you're not taking them prisoner, they can shoot you and take you out. You literally medic the enemy. So, so we want to be really clear that if you go up and just medic an enemy, they're not considered to take a prisoner. You have to go up and say, "I am taking you prisoner," and hold them for 15 seconds before you take them prisoner. Remember, you're not putting any restraints on somebody. You're not taking anything off their person, except for any objectives or intel they may have on them, but none of their personal items, none of their stuff. The only person that you disarm, shameless that delicious plug, the only person you ever disarm is Nikolai. And you better disarm him because he's got even one weapon still on his body. You're screwed. Nikolai's the one person you got to keep your hands on. You got to keep him held down. You're gonna have to hold on to him. You're gonna have to restrain him. Without physical restraints. All right. That's one thing you guys can't do. You cannot physically use restraints because if I fall, fat man fall bad. There's a good possibility that I could hurt myself because we've seen it happen at some other events where a dude split his entire ear open because he was handcuffed behind. He was flex cuffed behind his back. He had no way to break his fall. Slice his ear right open. So there's that. So yes, you guys are going to be able to take prisoners. When you guys go to take prisoners, how many armbands you have on you is how many you have when they res you up. So, for instance, if you already have an armband on for being medicked, they come up and say, "I'm taking you prisoner." That's now a second medic. So, if you're walking along, and if they take fire and you're shot, you go down. And then you bleed out. You wait your 5 minutes and bleed out. All right. So Desert Fox when he cut his leg open. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Bear hugs for Joker. Jesus. I think the only person that's really going to be able to hold me down that I'm going to have real difficulty with if Tubbs decides to sit on me. I'm just saying. If Tubbs decides to sit on me, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just.
I mean, don't discount Brainerd. If he gets those calves around you, you're done.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, Brainerd too. But I could still lift Brainerd up.
Uh-huh.
I can.
Yeah, uh-huh. No, I'm not saying that. It's not about weight and mass. It's about grip strength. Have you seen that man's thighs?
That's fine.
Pretty sure he cracks coconuts with them out of boredom.
All right. So
Um, prisoners.
I'm taking you prisoner. You heal them up. They run. They go with you. If you run, they run. All right. And this is going to be on the players, right? You can't turn around and run away from somebody that took you prisoner because they don't have their hand on you. You're to walk with them. You're to run with them. Um, the reason being is think fair play, guys. If they did this, if you do it for them, that team's going to do it for your team, right? So just play right with it. We don't want people turn around and going, "I'm just going to move slow." Don't do that. Now, there's definitely something to be said. Like if somebody is incapable of running, like I'll use the Che versus me effect. Che could run. He could run hella fast. There's not a chance in hell I'm keeping up with him.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it's a reasonable expectation that you're moving at the speed, a reasonable speed that you're not going to be actually able to haul a prisoner while running at a full out sprint. That's ridiculous. You can't expect somebody to keep up with you when you're doing that. Che is the perfect example of this. Apparently, he's part Eurasian Bolt.
yeah, that kid can run, man. Him and Tinker. Uh, Brainerd for intimidation, Tubbs for effect. I already blocked him. I took care of it.
Yeah, no, I just lost chat.
You lost chat?
Yeah,
I mean, I had to block that person that just commented.
yeah, I saw that too. Hold on, I think I can actually bring up chat in a separate window now. What?
What? What?
I think so. Nobody's typed anything, so I don't know.
Here, I'll type for you.
Yeah, I can bring up Restream chat in a separate window
How?
now. When it went out, it went to settings, and then it gave me a option of pop it out.
Awesome.
Did not know that.
Sorry.
You're
Something
good.
came through discard. That's funny. Um, somebody on like show off the kits thread shows the thing with a drop down, like a drop stock, and the guy
Jay's
goes.
problem is not keeping up with them. It's Jay's problem is the friendly fire.
So then Juggalo Scum goes, that drop stock rifle is ugly as F. It looks cool though. I understand the appeal. So I said, I bet you love the SSG one. And he goes, no. All right. All right. Let's see here. Admin powers. Exactly. I don't know. So when you're taken prisoner, you're going to be escorted back to the enemy CP. So if you're a prisoner, if you're a green prisoner, you're going tan CP. If you're a tan prisoner, you're going to green CP. You're there. They'll put you inside, hold you for 3 minutes, then release you. You walk back to respawn. You are considered dead at that point. Now, say you have only one armband on. When you get rezzed up and everything else, you get shot. Of course, you have to bleed out because you've been hit twice. You're dead. You're dead. But if you have no armbands on when you get taken prisoner, and you get walking back, somebody shoots you. You go down on one knee, and your teammates come and rescue you. You put the armband on. You're now alive. You're now able to go off and play. However, if you get hit the 2 times or 3 times, like if you've been hit 3 times before respawning, you're dead and have to walk back. Always do your bleed outs. So if you're walking back from being POW, you have to go all the way back to respawn before you get into the game. No medic bag is going to be able to revive you or anything else. Am I allowed to wear ACU ACUs? What color is ACU? That's
ACUs are just a derogative term. It's basically Army Combat Uniform Standard, which is same as saying BDUs. So it depends on the pattern. If it's multicam, then you're on tan.
think he does any friendly fire with prisoners? Absolutely. Look, that's a valid tactic. If you're seeing one dude walking back, I think it's what we said, 1 to 3 prisoners, right?
Yeah,
A one
you're
to three
one
ratio.
person can take 3 prisoners. That's it.
Yeah. So if you see a guy walking back with 3 of your team that's being taken prisoner, you could shoot your teammates to prevent them from being taken prisoner. You know,
I mean,
it's
it
valid
is a
tactic.
war crime, literally, but hey,
More like not friendly fire, more like friendly explosion, especially with Jay Rodriguez. Sure.
I'm
Um,
telling you, we're calling it the Rodriguez.
let's see here.
Um,
I will check on that. All right. We're having a problem with ticket lead.
with
Hop
what?
ups tickets. Something about it's the same question we've already been asked about the 16 and over. Um, I just need to check to see.
Ooh, I can import the Discord chat now into regular chat.
Huh. All right. I don't see where it's there. I think we just have to make sure we just notify and let everybody know it's 16 plus. All right. So if you've already been hit twice, and this would be your third hit, and technically you're dead, you could still be taken prisoner once. Everybody can still be taken prisoner once. All right. You can walk
Everybody
back
gets
to,
one, right, Peter?
yeah. It says 18 plus on the website. What website does it say? Ethan, look, I'm not. This
We
is
need to
not.
know where.
I
So,
just need to know where so I can fix it. um, helpful info. Like, is it on Hop Up Tickets or is it on Eventbrite? Because I can't see it on Hop Up Tickets if it's there. All right. I smell steak. I am prepping for
as long as you
steak.
don't smell toast.
Huh?
As long as you don't smell toast.
What's that burnt hair smell?
Yeah, Ethan, if you can tell us which website, be awesome. Because
Yeah.
that's incorrect.
Yeah. 16 plus has been in place, and that was like the first event we did. So details. Mm-mm-mm. I'm going through both ticketing sites now. Captain Tubbs is here. Welcome, Tubbs. Basic info. Or was it our website? No.
Eventbrite
Eventbrite?
work for tickets. Huh.
I'm
I
looking.
can't actually get Eventbrite to open right now.
I'm in Eventbrite right now, so um, let me send Lauren a message. I sent it to Lauren. Let her figure that one out while we talk, while we do our love fun stuff.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
know what's going on with that.
I do not know either, and while I love everybody, let's keep moving. All right. So I think everybody has an understanding, at least who's watching here, what the rules are going to be for taking prisoners. Now, um, the other thing you guys can't do if you're
Nice, Diesel. Nice.
okay, I awesome. That helps me out bigly. 1 second. Basic info description. I just got to find where that option is on here.
Tag
And
runners, chop runners are in play. There are no technicals in play for this event. So save your tag and save your chalk rounds for events where they're going to count. The only semi-technical that will be out, it's non-combatant, would probably be me on a four-wheeler yelling at people.
Yeah, and I don't believe that the vehicle. I don't think the bus is actually going to be moving for this one, right?
No, bus is
It's going to
stationary.
be stationary. It's going to be a stationary target you have to attack. It's going to be worth bigly points, and it's going to be bigly ouchy. So this one we're trying to keep the technical stuff.
He definitely has more team kills.
Who?
Jay. Or do you guys think Jay has more enemy kills than team kills?
I look, we rack on Jay. So here's the thing, right? We have to say a few names like 3 times to summon them like Beetlejuice. So Brainerd, 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 Jay Rodriguez, Jay Rodriguez, Jay Rodriguez. Um, and he'll magically appear sometime on here. Or Stu, Stu, Stu. um, I will laugh and say that what happened at Syndicate 1, I was on the first floor and I see Jay as if he's playing catch with his dog, just right inside of the stairwell. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm looking at it, and I'm supposed to go down that stairwell to go get set up for what the mission was going to be. And I was like, I'm not going that way. So I then went downstairs, and I know it was Tan. I knew it was Jake because of all the pyro he had because he showed it all to me. And then the explosions, he's doing great ricochet shots. I mean, he's getting them into the hallway from the top floor. He's tossing them down underneath. He's bouncing them off the wall. They're coming in. And I go down there and it's all Tan. And I just start laughing. And I walk my happy ass to where I want to go to, where I needed to go to. Go in there, sit inside the thing. And I'm like, this is hilarious. Syndicate 2 happens. Syndicate J gets a crap ton of thing for the team kills and everything else like that, right? Syndicate 2 happens. You would think one would be a lot more careful than to blow up your team over and over and over again. Same spot, same stairwell. Boom, boom. Huh. I wonder. I couldn't stop laughing. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. And the Tangoer, he goes, "What's so funny?" I was like, "You'll figure it out." And he goes, "Is that Rodriguez?"
Dude, he swore up and down he saw green down there. We weren't even in the building.
They weren't. Because I was like, I don't think Green's over here right now, guys. Jesus. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Mm-hmm.
No, my
Oh.
favorite was in Building 5. They were coming in through the front entrance, and somebody was making fun of him. And they said, if you're going to start throwing those, make sure it's the enemy down there. And he goes, oh, come on. It only happened once. And everybody says twice at the same time. He starts chucking grenades down the hallway, and apparently Tan sent somebody to flank around because they heard we were in the building. We weren't in the building. His guys come storming down the hallway and get like splattered by 3 grenades from Jay.
Classic. So that goes into the next question. Do team kills count? Why, yes, they do.
Friendly fire is not friendly.
The only time it's not a hit is if it hits your gun or if it's a ricochet.
Yeah, we there. I oh god, yeah. So yeah, gun hits. Jesus Christ, so many people complaining about that.
And by the way, what we mean by gun hit is your gun has to be at least in some sort of ready fashion.
Up and active.
Yeah.
If you're holding it at a carry, no, has to be up and active.
If you're walking along, slowing down, all of a sudden, pating off this gun that's in your hands. Absolutely.
Yep.
Like if you're walking like this, sure, because you're ready, you're active. If your gun's hanging down low, no. That would be a hit,
No,
Jacob.
you're dead. Unlike Hollywood, if you actually take a live round to a gun, you're looking at about a 75% chance of it blowing up on you anyway. So
Tie a string to my
Storm
Storm
360.
360.
And they do yo-yo it.
Wee, zoom, wee.
With all the weird innovations we've had in this industry, I'm really surprised there's not like a Beyblade version of an airsoft grenade yet. You know, you pull the pin, throw it in, it just starts spinning in place.
No, they do. It just doesn't spin for that long.
Yeah.
There's that one shower grenade that goes and just goes. It's
When it works.
like, look, it's there.
Sending a Beyblade down the hall. Yep, you know what I'm talking about, Diesel.
That would be funny as hell. Zzz. Um, somebody else asked, drones allowed? Yes, you can have drones allowed. You can have drones there. That's it's no longer a no-fly zone, so your drone should work. In fact, we highly encourage it. No, people cannot shoot them down. They're up in the air, and that's it. Um, somebody asked us for RCXDs.
I'm still on a hard no on that one right now.
So am I. I mean, I would love to see them out there. The big problem that comes up, and people ask us why we won't allow them inside. By the way, no drones indoors. Um, I don't care how much of a professional drone flyer you are, and that you could do those racing things going in and out. Don't matter. No drones indoors. Um, but when it comes down to the RCXDs, the big problem that we have with those is that if it gets under somebody's foot and they end up slipping and falling and hurting themselves, that's what all this boils down to is, uh, uh,
It's a safety issue, guys.
yeah, it's just
Not,
it
not
boils
to
down to safety.
mention, I am a strong believer of hard counters to advantages, and the only counter to an RC car racing at you is to shoot it a lot.
Hmm.
You cannot shoot drones; that's a federal offense. So you can use drones in play for intel. That's it.
Yeah. Um, so we get it. We understand you guys want to see it. They're there. There are no riot shields allowed at the prison. Um, don't bring it. We're not going to let you guys use them. Again, it goes down to a safety factor. First is safety. Like, especially when people say, "But it's real steel. It's real weight." That's great. The downside that comes down to it is that real weight can crush somebody.
Not to mention the fact we're playing in a prison whose hallways are designed around using riot shields to suppress people. No,
Um,
no, you cannot shoot it if you see one inside. You will ask for an admin or an embed, and I will come yell at somebody.
yeah. If I step on it, it would be dead. Yes, 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 it
Yeah,
would be flattened. It'd be like a cartoon thing.
mini copter with mounted grenade launcher. All right, Silo.
That's a
And again,
Mini Cooper. That's a
yeah,
Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper. But no, you can't. You know, you can't arm the drones because there has to be a counter.
Yeah, you're not allowed on roofs. Our rooftops are off limits. There might be admins up on the roof. There might be some observers up on the roof that are pre-allowed to be up there. Hey, what's up, Rick? But there's going to be no play from the roofs. All right, no player should be up there. So if you walk out from a building and you suddenly see sky and there's building below your feet,
Turn around.
turn
You're wrong.
around and then tell us how you got there because you found a new and exciting way to get to someplace you're not supposed to be. Um, all these spots we've already pre-mapped out. We know where they are. We've already marked them off. So you'd have to go through several layers of tape for some of these areas. Um, ladders are a no-go. Stairs are okay. Diesel. There's one building, and I'm not going to say which building it is because I don't want people going to look for it. Where you actually will open up a door and you'll walk right out onto a roof. There's no stairs involved. It's one of the buildings that's in play, but it's heavily taped off.
You gotta want it.
Yeah, you really gotta be like, okay, I'm going in here. This is where I'm going to be, and it's like, nah. So stairs are no go. Um,
Ladders
stairs
are no
are
go.
fine. Ladders are no go. Stairs are fine. If you don't know the difference between a stair and a ladder, wow.
You're probably a Marine. But that being said, as a general rule of thumb, guys, if you're walking around the AO and it looks like if it's difficult to get somewhere, the chances are you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I will not say we've made it impossible to get into certain areas. We've done our best, but we all know they keep inventing a better idiot.
And that's not stopping somebody from going in there to areas they're not supposed to be. Where the hell is this at?
Also, since we're talking about safety and structures and stuff, doors do not exist. If it is open, leave it open. If it is closed, leave it closed. Do not, do not.
There's one exception to that. Some of those doors can be opened. If the door can open, I would definitely test before going inside of it to make sure it does open again.
All right, fine. If you find a shut door that apparently can be opened, I would definitely check.
I would check several times before walking into the area.
Because if you
Also,
get locked into a room or a cell, it will be a while before we can get you out. So I hope you pack snacks.
Virtue is not going to be playing that game, so Virtue will not be knife killing me. Oh, no fire truck.
We do not want the fire truck coming back, guys. Again, we
Hey,
say this every
no, hold
time.
on. You realize that fire truck is Casey's fire truck, right?
Oh, I know. We say this every time, and somebody always ignores this. They go, "Well, I didn't think that door would lock." Just don't.
What's
Just
up,
don't.
Christopher? How you doing?
I'm
Um,
not exaggerating when I say there's several boxes of keys we have to go through to find the one to the right door. They're not labeled. It's a ball of keys.
dude, that was still funny as hell. You know how we say doors don't exist, and we go walking up, and of course, the person that locks himself inside of a door is one of our admin NPCs.
That was the funniest call I've gotten in a while. Which I think together is going to be Rev. It's going to be the next event we'll play together.
Oh, you and I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Rev. Um, I don't know, man. I still think that you should slap yourself inside of the game somewhere, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes next year.
Um, oh man, I don't have the freaking thing clipped. Damn it! I was gonna send over the clip showing Alex locked inside the place.
Oh. Um,
All right, let's see here. All right, so we're going over the basic stuff that some of you guys already probably heard before and go through. Um, well, let's talk a little bit about what this event's going to be. In case you guys haven't heard it, it's straight green versus tan. There will be an NPC going around that will have objective based stuff that you guys have to do and take care of to go through and do it. What'd you miss, Christopher? You missed stuff that you've already heard before. um, so there's going to be no civilian faction. Nikolai will be running around. He might have one or two other people with him or something like that, but those people are going to be denoted in Hawaiian shirts. So it's either green, tan, Hawaiian shirt. Anybody in any other color is probably an admin. All right. The other big factor that we have to remind you guys on is that we have a lot of embedded admins. We do this to balance out gameplay. Those admins typically police their own side, with a slight exception. If they see something that is so egregious that it needs to be identified right then and there, they will take out their dead rag. They'll walk over, identify themselves as an admin, and be like, "We're correcting this," and then calling over the radio to bring in an actual admin to address the problem that they saw. Our embedded admins and our admins are gods on the field. We trust them implicitly to make the decisions and the calls that they see fit. Our embedded admins are not there to win. They're there to play, have fun, but also make sure that there are no problems on the field. Right? So understand, if somebody's an admin, they'll be denoted with a red wristband, possibly in a red armband, if the armband comes in time. Um, you listen to those guys. End of story. That's not the time to argue your case. If you think that you've been wronged, that's during lunchtime, dinner time. You bring your stuff up to us, and there. We're not going to have the arguments on the field. Well, he did this, he did that. No, you're being corrected. fixed a correction. If you want to show us footage later, we would certainly apologize, and we'll certainly take appropriate actions at those times. But guys, please, on the field, the last thing I need to do, or Sid needs to do, or anybody else that's with our staff and crew need to do, is sit there having a 20-minute argument about, well, he shot me, I shot him first, or some other stupid stuff, or whatever. We have to do that. And if you disrespect the admins and start screaming, yelling at admins, and cursing them out and everything else, you will be asked to, at the very least, sit in timeout for a little bit. If you don't like that, you can leave the AO. Our people that come here volunteer their time, energy, and everything else. You jealous? Bet you're jealous.
No, doesn't have RGB.
It doesn't have my RGB's right here. My RGB's right there.
No, here's the bottom line. Anybody that's ever been to an event where I've actually been in a production role, admin role, or staff role, I don't argue with you on the field. I explain to you what the situation is. If you choose to argue with me, you can go somewhere else for a while.
I'll tell you this much right now. I'll be very, very unhappy if I have to stop what I'm doing, which is usually doing some sort of bad accented role play, to come over to rectify an issue with a player, especially if they're yelling at our admins, if they're yelling at anybody that's working for the event to help the event go. Look, I understand players are going to yell at each other. We'll just send each other. You go to your side. You go to your side. Done. If we come up on an argument about who shot who, we're sending everybody back to respawn. That's simple. We take almost this no nonsense approach because we don't want to waste valuable game time arguing over stuff. And I do this shit sometimes. I sit there and argue about stuff that's pointless. But like Sin has told me multiple times, why are you getting all worked up about that? Because he's an effing cheater. Doesn't matter. Just got it. Take your footage, put them on blast. Can I get this?
Dude, this is airsoft.
What the hell did you do?
Take everything with a grain of salt.
Trade?
It is, I say at safety briefings all the time, it is not your job to be the a-hole. It is my job to be the a-hole. Just make sure I'm not an a-hole to you. What the heck?
That's when my wife comes in. She goes, "Hey, do you want to slice a plate?" Here, take this.
I told her stop practicing her karate chops on the dishes.
I get mad when they have to stop role playing, especially if it's biker night. Thank you, honey.
Oh,
and can I get the mustard barbecue sauce, please?
So yeah, that's the gist of it. The admin, our embeds and our admin staff are all volunteers. They're spending their money and their time to come up here and help us run an event for you. They don't need the headache. I mean, I look at it this way: if somebody came to your job and started yelling at you about dumb shit constantly, especially on if you came in on your day off, everybody's coming up to have fun. The only ones working for this event are me and this guy.
Mm-hmm. You did it the wrong direction, by the way.
That guy. Because I'm in a smaller window now. You can't.
That's still, yeah, there you go. You went like that and pointed the wrong direction.
Hey, my friend.
Dude, Diesel, you have no idea, man. My wife's a 2-time black belt for two different disciplines. And yeah, even I don't piss her off if I don't have to.
Yeah, you're not wiener.
She's already bloodied my nose once. Let's see here.
Do I go down to the hag shop and bother you? But you guys, hopefully you guys get my point. And the general rule of thumb is an admin, they'll be marked with armbands. You'll be able to tell who they are. If an embed tells you something, just go with it. If you have a problem with it during the lunch break, come find me, come find Joker. We'll address the issue. But the whole thing is keep game flowing.
Yeah, gameplay flowing. We have a lot less NPCs this time, so if I have to come off the field for something, it interferes with the gameplay. It takes points away from the entire field, and I hate that. I want people to have the equal opportunity. That's why when we're doing stuff for Scorched for Syndicate 2, God, we have so much stuff to talk about when it comes to the events and all that. What? Go away. Um, that we have so much stuff that's going on, I forget, but we literally we mirrored quests. We mirrored objectives. We mirrored stuff so that people have screw you. Now you're mirroring yourself. Um, we do the mirroring so that there's an equal opportunity to score the points. Because we don't want somebody to say that's not fair, that's unfair, or whatever. So we try our best to do everything for the player base that's there. So if I have to come off the field to go address something, I'm not going to be happy. And it's really funny that if I'm the only dude there in a Hawaiian shirt when this happened. Like the only time that we did that was we did the nice little bait and switch with Nikolai and Nicolo. They caught the wrong Nikolai. um, but I was the only guy with a Hawaiian shirt, and he goes, "Who?" And the guy's like, "Who are you to tell me who you are?" I was like, "You don't know who I am. You were in the safety brief with me, wearing this shirt, and you don't know who I am." There's very few times where you say, "You do you know who I am?" It should actually be valid. So, you guys can camp out on the AO, depending on how many people we actually know are going to be camping out on the AO. It depends on how many buildings we open up for that. There's a maximum of 2 buildings we're going to use. Building D or building B. We're going to start with B first and open up. If we use B and only B, the cell blocks will be cut in half, so that way you guys each have your own side and everything's good. Damn team's always getting the wrong one.
Oh, speaking
That's
of
the
damn,
tan team.
that's the tan team. They keep catching the wrong black guy. I wonder if they're gonna capture the wrong black guy this time too.
That would
Um,
be hilarious.
JDAMs are in play for this event.
Talk about that.
Yeah, there's a controller. It's a briefcase. You get a hold of it. It allows you to call in a JDAM on a grid square, and I have the grid square map done. I will be posting it later. And the way that function is, you have a forward observer that has to hold a laser on target for 30 seconds for the JDAM to hit. Again, I believe in counters. So if you see a guy hiding on a hill pointing a laser at you, chances are you're about to have a bad time. But once it is used, the case will be turned back into admin, and it may or may not be redeployed to another location for you to find. I'm not saying there's going to be a mission objective to recover it, but there might be.
JDM to whom it may concern, bombs.
Yep. And somebody already asked me about this. If you are designating the target from the same grid square you are bombing, yes, you're blowing yourself up too. You're not immortal.
Come get me. Come get me. I got all these objectives. Come get me. Come get me. I dare you. Boom. Man, it's a good thing I'm not a player, huh?
Um, if somebody asked what if I just hold the laser on me, and I was like, you can. That's dumb.
Sure. Uh, sure. So, all right. We're gonna have a couple of vendors on site. We will have Amped Airsoft. They're gonna be providing all your air, and we're gonna have Jackal Tactical, who's gonna be setting up their store and their own thing. So, both those trailers will be set up outside. As long as there's not 17 in a row. Wait, what?
Yeah,
17
no,
in a
there's
row?
not going to be 17 JD. I saw the
Oh,
video footage from that game.
we're talking about from Serious Viking, right?
Yeah, no, so yeah, I think it was from Serious Viking. Somebody sent me the footage of it, but literally, no, there's going to be a rearm time on the JDAM. There's not going to be spamming grid squares like a douche can do.
Yep, Unit Productions. That was funny. What team were you? You were on green team, right? Or tan team? When we were trying to take Betty? Or wait, that was Nicole. When we were trying to take Nicole and we're like, just keep dropping them in, boys.
So it's playing over. You get a bomb. You get a bomb. You get a bomb.
Everybody gets bombs. Um, that was pretty funny if that's what he's talking about, because literally they were just dropping, just trying to get them all off that area, and they missed. Nicole. That's right. It was Nicole. Um,
I don't have any Milsim events signed up before Syndicate 3. I I made the mistake of starting another business, so my schedule is even more packed because I apparently am a glutton for punishment.
kidding you, not me. Look, that'll be a hard thing to do. Man, I can make so many jokes right now. I just get myself in so much trouble. I'm just gonna text this in, and he'll start laughing his ass off.
Bruh.
That's a good one. Come on, just a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Um, wow.
Smile and nod.
Anyway,
Smile and nod.
so yeah, that's how the JDMs are going to function. As of right now, there's basically one JDM that takes out a grid square. Somebody asked me if I was going to have MOB. I don't think so.
No, but there's probably going to be some other things that are in play.
There's going to be plenty of ways for you to take each other out.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Like, there might be a mobile bomb in play where people run into a building to blow up the entire building. Sure.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Maybe. Go bring this to this guy. What's it going to do? I don't know. You'll find out.
Tacos. Made of tacos. Gonna make it rain tacos.
I'll give you the whole year of 2023. Look, there is definitely some stuff, there's some cool stuff that's coming out that we're looking forward to, not just our events either. Like I'm looking forward to Bone Crusher. I'm looking forward to Stonebreaker. Looking forward to Revelations. Definitely looking forward to Syndicate 3. Famous last words, trust me.
Fair enough. I'm actually
Look,
talking to a few of the boys now about bringing the House of Rhoda into Rev as a merc company.
if you're on tan, that's fine. You could do that, Tubbs. You're good. As long as it matches your faction color, that's all that matters. We only really care about, we don't care if it's got camo or anything else. Solid tan and solid green are totally acceptable colors. It can be a hoodie, it can be a jacket, as long as it's light enough in color so it's obvious of what it is. So I feel you.
And for everybody complaining about multicam traffic, no, still no.
Why'd you have to bring it up? Nobody's asking. Shut up.
Dude, you not see the Discord and my private messages alone? I've had people sending me pictures of multicam traffic asking me.
Nobody has said anything in the Discord chat in like a month. Now what you just did, it's like it's not gonna snow. Or I sure hope it doesn't snow. You're now inviting it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna say it as loud as possible. No.
You just want to argue about it.
Sombrero? What? If you have a tactical sombrero, you can rock your tactical sombrero as long as it matches your team's color.
Good luck going through the tunnels. Good luck going through the basements. There you go.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
There you
Nope.
go.
Nope.
There you know, people have been like, all
Oh,
right.
speaking of which, last event I actually got to go to was actually here in Texas at D14. It was hilarious. There's an entire team that came out is the squad from Tropic Thunder. I saw a dude basically in blackface, and I went, "What?" And then the rest of his guys came over, and I went, "Oh, okay, I get it."
I get it now. I get it now. Did he go, you people? What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
Oh no, they stayed in character. It was hilarious.
Oh, Stu. You invoked the wrath of the stuff. All right.
Multi-clan.
All right. So people are asking about the tourniquets.
So you can get the airsoft ready tourniquets. You can technically use a real tourniquet, but you cannot use the stick that's equipped with it. I recommend removing them, but I think it was like $20 for a set of.
Actually, here's look. I just found more. They have the stick with them, but I just found like a set of 4 for $9 on Amazon.
Yeah, so you can get them fairly cheap. I recommend removing the stick for two reasons. One is somebody can jam themselves in the arm with it if they're not paying attention. Also, we do not want you tightening down tourniquets.
Uh, here's one without the stick. Here.
No store 360 on a rope. You cannot create a tripping hazard, so no to the rope.
Oh, that's a pouch. Never mind.
Yeah, Ant carries the Milsim West ones, which are good too. They're Velcro.
hmm Velcro is good, guys. They can't be the thin ones. They have to have like a 2-inch strap or whatever. A nice size 2-inch strap.
It needs to be
Um,
visible at a moderate distance.
yeah.
Also, in the same vein, dead light, dead rag still required.
Yeah, dead
Um,
lights and dead rags are still required. If you come onto the field, one of the checks we do is where's your dead light, where's your dead rag, where's your flashlight, and where's your medic card. If you don't have if you don't have a dead light, you're gonna be sent to one of the two vendors to buy a dead light or a chem stick. Red chem stick works too.
and the main reason for this is fighting in the tunnels. You cannot see a dead rag. And you will be overshot if they can't tell that you're dead. And last couple events, I've seen it repeatedly. When you die, put your dead rag on your head. I have one guy screaming about being overshot and he's dead, and I'm looking at him, and his dead rag is hanging off his waist, nowhere in sight. I'm like, he's shooting you from there. He can't see that.
Yeah. I mean, even though like a lot of the buildings above ground, especially, do have windows and stuff that come in, um, the reality that comes down is you're not going to see you can't see a lot of the colors and all that. That's one reason why we have the rule about multicam in particular. Multicam and multicam, they're really hard to see on this site. All right, guys. One of the things we're going to start implementing is name tapes. You need to have a name tape either on somewhere on your person, on the back, on your front. All right. So for this particular event, because it's so close to the event, we are not going to be saying if you don't have one, you're not going to be able to go. But for future events like Syndicate, um, Scorched Earth, Geigerlands in the future, we're going to require name tapes. Well, I guess Geigerlands not nearly as much, but
No, for the Milsim events, and that's primarily for admin purposes and safety purposes. For instance, we had a guy go down, and nobody knew who he was, and I couldn't find his card. Also, if you do something stupid, I need to make sure I'm yelling at the right person.
yeah, yeah. Especially, I love it when like 3 people have the same call sign,
Yeah.
and like there's some common ones like Sandman. Like at least I'm usually the only Joker on the field. Um, but I can't tell you how many. Like there was one place where a fight broke out, and it was between Sandman and Sandman, and 4 Sandmen were in trouble, and 2 of them like, dude, I wasn't even on the field, so it gets a little confusing.
There can only be one.
Let's see. All right. Cool. People are coming to the thing. Contact name is hospital. Dude, as funny as that sounds, man, which always goes into a rule that we say every single time: don't eat edibles and go on my field.
Yeah. I love the fact that we have to add that now.
We had a dude eat 50,000 milligrams of edibles, walked on the field, probably had to be hospitalized for 4 days.
So a lot
I'm
of the
curious if
rules
there's a misspelling there.
what AWOL?
That would be AWOL.
No, AWOL, absent without leave.
Mm-hmm. That's AWOL, not AWAL. I wonder if the W is supposed to be an N.
Wow.
Bruh.
Bruh. See, look, see. Thank you, Joker, for the link so I can watch it and actually be able to talk. No problem, man. Who does? Jesus Christ. And we wonder why that we are demonetized.
No, Shrek is love.
All right. So there's a lot of cool things. There's going to be control boxes that you guys have to capture. There's going to be flags you guys have to flip. There's going to be intel to collect. There's going to be props to collect. The only prop that you guys, if you've been to the place that you know that is not in play for this event, but if you find them, bring them back because we'll reward you in other ways. Is going to be bottle caps and the baggies. I don't want to say any more because
Yeah. YouTube. If you've been to an event, you know what I'm talking about. The
I
mystery
mean, if you
baggies.
do find something, bring it in, right? Because they're more likely we need it for one reason or another. So there's going to be some cool stuff. There's going to be some things going through. We are still trying to finalize who's going to be what COs because they confirm and then they don't confirm. They confirm and they don't confirm. So we should have your guys' leadership settled out by next week. And then we're going to give you guys a bunch of cool stuff to go after and take care of. The baggies are still in the McDonald's drive-thru. They were in my windshield. The look on their face was classic enough. All right, so let's talk about the on the location. Come on, where is it? Open Sesame. There we go. Now we're going to talk about what's in play, what's out of play as of right now. That's not the folder I want. That's the folder I want. All right. There we go. Oh, yes, Tubbs. We'll be putting you to use, sir. All right. So let's talk about what's in play, what's out of play. All right. 2 is out of play. That's our registration area and everything else. So 2 is certainly out of play. 3 is always out of play. That is the chapel. If this is the first time you're watching our thing, I will tell you right now, you all should know damn well by now that you don't touch 3. Okay? 3 is the chapel. You don't aim your gun at it. You don't shoot at it. You don't fire at it. If somebody runs in front of 3, they're not a target. If you hit a glass window, you're screwed. F is in play. E is in play. K is in play. All right, down here, these fences are going to be blocked off, so you don't have to worry about going down there. But 1, 9, and 10 are out of play. And of course, Delta and Bravo, as it stands right now, are out of play. If we all of a sudden only have like maybe say 50 people say, I'm going to brave the cold and stay, then they'll probably be inside of Bravo. We'll switch the place in half. If we suddenly have 500 tickets sold and we have a whole bunch of people saying, I want to stay on site on the AO, we'll have Bravo and Delta. So as it stands right now, Bravo was out of play before, but that's what camping's at. So D will be in play. Now, what it's going to come down to is we have Alpha and 8, or were the 2 CPs from before. Tan had 8, Green had Alpha. So, Sin, what do you think we should do for this one for these two for the spawn points?
Honestly, I
Keep in
think
the same
keeping it.
spot.
I think keep them in the same spot and have the COs flip a coin to see who gets which.
Thought we let the loser choose. No, I guess that's different game.
Different series.
Tubbs, the only job for you is to take out Joker. Why does everybody want to kill me? I wonder.
Have you met you?
No, I heard he's a nice guy though.
Yeah. So we'll keep the two spawns the same, and we'll have the COs either knife fight it out or flip a coin.
So if you guys, let me pull the map back up again. Sorry. All right, so people are asking about camping on site. All right, camping on site is always in these two parking lots right here, or along the fence line right here. Typically, we keep the two teams segregated, all because it's funny, right? Is the way that we like to do it. Is that it adds to it. Right here behind 11, this is the staff parking. Nobody is to park right here in this front line because we need cars to be able to flow through. You tried to self-destruct our base. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally innocent in this. I mean, I just don't know what you're talking about. So there's that. Now, when it comes down to if you guys are camping out at site, let's talk about some of the camping rules. Okay, police your trash is the first and foremost. If you guys are going to have fire pits and everything else, it needs to be elevated up off the ground, and there needs to be some sort of fire suppression system. I call bullshit, Diesel. I think it's been digitally edited. It's
Fake news.
Deep fake. It's a deep fake. You have some sort of fire suppression kit, whether it's a gallon of water or a fire extinguisher. What if it's white trash? That's all he used to. Just saying. So just make sure you guys clean up and everything else. Noise discipline goes into effect at midnight each night, so you guys aren't disrupting your neighbors. Please be respectful. Also, this event's not too much of a problem because we don't suspect that we're gonna have 500 players out on the field. But still, if you're showing up and you're one or two guys, you decide to take up like a 50 by 50 foot area, unless you're setting up something really cool for people to come visit you with, guys, try not to take over an entire parking lot for just a couple people, okay?
Phrasing.
I will just say I was paid good jerky to attempt to take out your CO by Blackwater. Okay. Well, let me rephrase. When I took out your CO by Blackwater, my mission was accomplished.
Not getting into that. Anyway, back on topic.
No illegal substances inside the parking lot. You cannot be intoxicated on the field. We're not trying to kill anybody's vibe, but I guess you guys get what we're putting down. Don't go walking across the parking lot with a bottle of Jack hanging in your hand and you're taking drinks of it like an asshole. Okay? Be respectful.
If you couldn't do it in public without a cop coming around, don't do it.
Call name or actual name for what, Michael?
Name tag.
Usually, I mean, I don't care if it's either one, to be honest with you, as long as I
It
can.
doesn't matter. It just needs to be some kind of identifier. However,
So
again, if it comes down to the Sandman argument and we find out there's like 6 Sandmans, I'm going to number all of you or give you weird last names so somebody may become Betty.
To help this happen.
Yes, your call sign's fine, but if you have like one of the normal, like
going back to the AO stuff, which is also super freaking important. We're gonna ask. No, we don't. I swear to God, if we ask this, we're gonna get inundated. There's gonna be like, why are there like 8 cells full of toilet paper?
I mean, we can store it. So I get where you're going, and this is because of Geigerlands. They stocked all the porta potties on what, Thursday?
Yeah.
and by midday Friday, all of them were out of toilet paper. So if you're one of those people that needs to take your morning dump, your afternoon dump, and your evening dump, bring your own TP.
We highly advise bringing spare PDP with you guys. And if you want to put an extra roll inside the toilet, the porta potties, we're not going to complain about that. Although, if I swear to God, if I open up one of the things and they're fucking full of toilet paper like rolls, like I can only see it now, you juvenile bastards. I just gave the wrong fucking idea. Why did I just say that? Jesus
You
Christ.
said it. Here's the thing: if you guys
They're
start
gonna open it.
abusing,
We're gonna open a porta potty, and I swear to God, like it's gonna be stuffed to the top, and the rolls are gonna fall out. But
I'll put them in
there's
the
another.
truck and we'll go store them. Because if you guys abuse the porta potty, I swear to God, I'm gonna find something less than one ply to start stocking them with.
It's John Wayne paper, toilet paper. John Wayne toilet paper. It's
Is it
rough,
supposed
tough,
to
and
come in
doesn't
80
take shit
grit?
from anybody. Got
Just
him.
rolls in 80 grit.
All right. The bathrooms do not work on this AO. It's only the porta potties. If I catch you taking a shit in my bathrooms on my toilets, there's going to be hell to pay. There's going to be hell to pay. Like the last dude that did it, karma is a thing out there, guys. This place is haunted. This place has its own energy. When it realized somebody was literally shitting on its face, somebody else came in and threw a grenade in that dude's lap, and his little twig and berries got burned because he was taking a shit in a toilet in Building 7. Building 7 is, you don't want to fuck around with them. They whatever's in there don't like people, and definitely doesn't like it when you're crapping in the bathroom. So, in other words, don't shit in the bathroom. Am I going to complain if you go water a tree? No. Somebody might shoot your dick because there's some mean bastards out there that do that.
I mean, and for some of you, I know it's a small target.
Yeah. We are going to have a raffle. MK Airsoft, XFOG, Amped Airsoft, Jackal Tactical are going to provide stuff for that. Per normal, there'll be a raffle for Battle Bus Adventures. We don't know what gun we're going to be raffling off yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Hopefully, I can get my hands on one of those nice, beautiful, delicious looking ARP 5.56s. Dude, Diesel, I'm not even kidding, man. Airsofters are idiots, and they do stupid shit. Like, literally.
Dude, we run around the woods LARPing with toy guns, okay? There's not a high bar.
Yeah. You know, it's like there's porta potties for a reason. We're going to have some on the field. Most of them are going to be off the field. They're going to be cleaned, you know. And when people are asking, hey, you know, like I got this argument earlier, and it actually kind of chaffed me a little bit. Why are we charging so much for the tickets? For one, we're not making money off of this event. I can tell you that much right now. Between the props, between the insurance, between paying for porta potty things, all the cleaning, the staff that we do have to pay for to come out and do stuff, paying the fees and everything else, we're not making a whole hell of a lot. The price is the bare price that we can go. All right, we want to be able to putting on great events for you guys. It costs money. We understand times are rough and everyone wants to go play here. I would love to be able to just be like, have those millions of dollars. Like, hey, friends, come play. It's free. It's just not feasible to do that. All right. So, just look at my finances. I don't know, Stu. I don't see your name on the list anywhere.
And when it comes down to it, our prices are set, I feel, on the low end of the spectrum for a Milsim style event. I personally have paid like $300 for a ticket to go to an event.
Yeah, it was like Guardian Center was $275.
Yeah. But looking at it from this side, Jesus Christ, man, there's so much crap we got. Sometimes we go into debt trying to put on these events.
Yeah. The bus is still up in Pennsylvania, yeah, because it cost $1,000 to bring home. And that's like literally the reality of some of it. I mean, it's like, who said my name is Stu? You know what it is? Stu's probably been to every single one of our events, right? He probably has. We just don't know his real name. And he's probably going up there and just giggling behind the scenes going, he has no idea. He has no idea.
But yeah, no, like you're right, Diesel. I feel like I've been at some West events, and honestly, personally, this is personally in my opinion. Again, my opinion. I don't feel that I got my money's
Keep going. I'm chewing.
worth. Because I paid one event was 275, one event was like 350, and I felt like I spent most of my time walking in circles. Like we got maybe two good engagements in per event, and other than that, it was literally chasing our tail.
So one of the things that we do here, that Sin and I do, it's also why we sometimes take things personally when things don't go right on the field, is we are players before, at least me, I'm a player before I even ran events, right?
Yep.
So I want players to have fun. I want players to come out there and pew pew to their heart's content. I want no obstacles in the way from a firefight, except for, actual physical obstacles, but nothing in gameplay or maneuvering or anything else should be prevented from having those epic firefights. I want everybody to go home with those experiences of, oh my God, we were trying to breach that door in building 6. We threw a grenade inside, went inside, shot 3 guys. I got shot. My buddy ran over, jumped over me, ran down the hall, shot 3 more guys. He got taken out. Next thing you know, they swam in, and it was a 45-minute firefight in this one hallway. It was freaking awesome. That's what we want to see. Or just
Yeah.
like Jay Rodriguez blew up their team twice in 2 different events. We want you guys to have the content. That's why we're not having you guys hike from offsite. I mean, that was like one of the things that somebody said is like, well, what if we start the teams on each side and they have to go in and swarm and get to the spots? And it's like,
That's gonna be like 45 minutes of walking
yeah, it's like
before you get to a fight.
when we did Syndicate 1, we had them start at each gate and push. The problem that goes up, and if I love doing a little bit of this, like when you try to like do game design and all that. So I'm going to pull up the map here again, and we're going to talk about this. So if we put the spawns back to where they were for Syndicate, right? What happens is this section of the field down here gets blocked off, and this section up to here gets blocked off because of the distance. All right, they have a much shorter pathway from Alpha to get into all this stuff, much longer pathway from 9 and 10 to get all the way up here through all this. And there's some bottlenecks here, there's some bottlenecks behind E. So this is bottleneck central. That's why we don't have up here and down here. The hell? My alarm's going off for some reason. So so that's why we have them up here. So then that way everything is contested into this zone, and it opens up the entire field for play. So if you guys are wondering why we don't do it that way, I guess the only thing that we could do now is maybe up it to K, but then we take another building out of the equation, right?
Yeah, no. That's also too close to 1 for my liking.
Well, the exterior is not a problem. It's just they're not going to be able to get inside of 1 because this fence is blocked and this fence is
Oh
blocked.
no, I get that. It's the fact that it's a chain link fence there, and the hunt guys tend to park up against it.
They're not going to be there.
We hope.
No, they're not going to be there that weekend.
All right, but either way,
Yeah.
we're trying to keep the like Diesel says. We played before, and every meeting I play devil's advocate based off of horrible experiences I've had in other games. And there's times where Joker will go, "Hey, I have this idea," and I go, "That's a horrible idea, and here's why." There's times I go, "Hey, I got an idea," and he goes, I was at an event that tried that, and this is what happens." And we try to take those experiences of playing at other places and take the good, take the bad, figure out what we can use, and throw our way the West.
Mhm.
But my biggest gripe, and again, this is my opinion for Milson West, every time I've gone, I've spent more time walking around and talking to people than actually getting into a fight.
Yeah. That's why, and K also only has one pathway too, because the other pathway takes it right by the chapel.
Yeah. So yeah, we try again. Our pricing is set so that we don't go bankrupt and can get home at the end of these events.
It was
Um,
people were asking, why do we charge for press passes? Because that's the bare cost it goes to get somebody on the field
yeah, we
from our
still have to
insurance.
pay insurance for that person that's coming off the field. Like,
Yeah, that's like the bare minimum, and even then, so and a lot of people just don't like talking like when people talk about this because they're like most producers don't want to do it because then it opens the eyes for the players and all that. But look, we're players first. We're here to give you guys a good event. We're here to we have a badass awesome AO that we're trying to bring you guys 4 events per year at, 2 of which are Milsim, one is definitely role play, and we don't know what the 4th one's going to be yet. That's a
we
discussion
got
for
ideas kicking around.
yeah. So
Um,
uh, we are looking at doing some cool stuff for this one. There will be a Friday night game. Um, whether it's a PUBG style or what, we don't know what we're going to actually do yet. But I think if we go back to PUBG, that the hell? Oh, there we go. We're going to use this building right here, and I'm bringing us the battery powered Sawzall. I've been given permission to do some things inside of Building H. So, G, H, one of those two. Oh, can one of you guys able to answer my question about the CM16? What's the question?
oh right, he asked earlier.
Is it an LMG or is it a tech question?
M16.
Huh? The
You got
CM16.
crapped out on me, so I can't go back down. What was the
Um,
question again?
yeah. If it's a tech question or if it's what is it classified at? Because the CM16 is an LMG. Because this is the CM16. Hey, Callie, come on.
CM16 is not necessarily an LMG. CM16 is literally G&G's combat machine M16 lineup. There's like 13 different guns under CM16. That's what I'm trying to find out. Because you got the CM16 Raider, the Raider L, the Raider G. Like there's a crap ton in there.
Oh,
The SRL Battleship Edition, is that the
Michael did not like the morgue.
yeah,
The S-
it's an M16, but it's an M4. Um, if I'm not mistaken, it's already got a pre-installed ECU MOSFET.
Let me check that for you right now. I'm pretty sure I removed the things for.
Yeah, well, he's looking for that collar. It depends what you wanted to do. It's like a car. What do you want? Do you want range? Do you want accuracy? Like, uh, off the bat, I'm going to tell you to go to Dead End Outfitters and order the hot barrel. Um, the MOSFET that comes with it, as I understand, is fairly decent. It's not the best on the market, but it does its job. The hop up, from what I understand, sucks. If it's the standard G&G gray plastic hop up, which I believe, yep, it is. This is standard crappy G&G hop up. I would look at getting a better hop up unit and a D-hop barrel. Oh, you can go to Dead End Outfitters and buy the whole drop-in kit, which is hop up barrel and everything. Call it a day. Really what you wanted to do to make it better for Milsim games. D-hop barrel, get an upgraded hop up.
You know what,
Play
Stu?
with
Just for
play,
you, if you want to sleep in the morgue, I'll let you sleep in the morgue.
play with it. Work out the kinks, and really, because it comes if it's speed, if it's accuracy, those are different upgrades. If it's reliability, that's a different upgrade. I have reached a point in my play life where I literally just HP everything and call it a day because I'm lazy. And that's not necessarily for everybody. Some people don't like having a tank on their back or don't like having tubes coming out of their gun. I'm lazy.
I don't like tubes coming out of my butt.
Just like some going in. Got 2 red dots free off of Amazon to review. Any idea why?
Sounds like somebody that Fiachi got his hands in the dirt.
Yeah,
I mean, the corpse has been removed, but you know,
for now.
there's a corpse in the morgue. Is it Stu? Told
Somebody
not to fuck
said
with that
something
ghost.
to me the other day, and I was like, "I have a perfect place to hide a body now. Don't do it." So yeah, man, it really comes down to what you want to do. My advice out the gate: go to DEO, get the D hop barrel and pop up unit, throw it in there, see
Start
what
with the
it does,
D hop. Go from there.
and see what it
When
does.
you're ready to change your gears and all that stuff, that's when you put in a MOSFET, like a gate tighten or something like that. Because if they're going in the gearbox anyway, might as well
That's the
upgrade your
time.
gears at the
That's
same time.
the time you do all your gear upgrades and everything else. The CMC 16 out the box is not a bad platform. It's actually fairly
Nice
reliable.
intermediate gun.
Run it to the ground.
Hmm.
Once you get your hop up barrel upgraded, run it to the ground. So your gears start acting weird, then it's time to change. Still
Well,
waiting on the D-hop.
well,
Diesel, they
there's
had
good
a
reason right
flood.
now.
They had a flood, buddy. Florida got hit by a storm. So if you have something on back order, I have it on good authority that it's coming. Give him time.
No, Brittany, I'm not eating wings and things. I'm eating steak. I'm not eating wings and things because, you know, the part of the ambiance of eating at wings and things is this one woman there that's been there for years that doesn't take my order right, brings me out crispy wings and has to go get them remade and bring them back as nice, soft, crispy wings. And she's not there till Monday.
At this point, she's just doing it to screw with you. Yeah. Sorry, that doesn't really answer your question, Colin, but it's really the best I can do without knowing more of what you want this guy to do. But as I said, D-hop, pop up, run it to the ground.
You forgot my salad the other day. I don't want to hear it.
Let me guess, that's the woman that works at Wings Thing.
That's Brittany.
She probably, again, she's doing it just because, despite you.
You ain't dying.
You be
You
lying.
be lying, shirt.
Oh, didn't I make that?
I don't think you did. I don't think you did. I know you wanted to. You ain't dying. You must be lying. God, I love it when people get their food allergies literally thrown in their faces. Yes, you did feed the salad before to me. That's right. That was an awesome day. I had never gotten that level of service ever again. Just saying. You have been missed, Brittany. You have been missed. I don't think you're allowed to go on vacation ever again, though.
Biachi doesn't actually do guns.
They only do the accessories, and Fiachi's accessories are pretty badass. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They're good for real steel. They're awesome for airsoft. They give you the look and the function.
Yeah, I did make the shirt. I'm not crazy.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Bam. I knew I made that shirt.
There's the shirt, guys. Go ahead and get it. It's some funny, it's funny shit watching Karen's like do stupid shit like that, or Chad's. I mean, which is also funny. What's blowing up right now is the video I put up about the old dude in the parking lot that damn near ran me over in the Publix parking lot. He was clearly in the wrong. He ran a stop sign while I was in the crosswalk. The only thing he had to say was, "I'm sorry." He almost took out my shopping cart with my Powerade, my ice, And that was it. It would have been a done deal, but no. He goes, because I said, hey. So he rolls his window down. So he goes, I didn't effing see you. I was like, because you were looking at your phone. You almost took me out. And then he starts yelling, screaming, gets out of his truck and wants to fight. And then his son's trying to give an excuse of he's a Vietnam veteran. I was like, okay, doesn't give him right to be an asshole.
Anything else? The AO. Gone over that. So when you guys get there, that's one.
Yeah.
But the
Gates
gate is
open at one.
closed. Do not open the gate. We will come open the gate when it's time for you to drive on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else stupid that happened that we need to address. Yeah.
Understand if you guys show up early and you're there, you're waiting at the gate, and vehicles come in and they're allowed to come in. There's two reasons why. They're probably already supposed to be there, but there's also the trucking company that'll be there as well that has to get their trucks and take them out. So there might be somebody for that, but there might be vendors, there might be VIPs, there might be staff that are coming in. So if you know it's not 1 o'clock and the gates are shut, and then somebody pulls in at like say 12:55 ahead of you all, and goes in there, they probably belong there. Don't worry, you get your chance. As soon as you get on site, first thing you do, get out of your car, truck, van, SUV, whatever the hell you're driving, horse-drawn buggy, we don't care. Bring your airsoft gun, whatever makes it pew-pew, a magazine, and your iPro. Go inside, get registered, sign your waivers, go all the way around, go to the chrono, get your gun chronoed, go to the safety brief, done, you're free to go. Go get set up and everything else. Come see me and sign your waiver.
Yeah, what I was going to say is when you were waiting at that gate, pull to the sides and give a clear lane through. Dear God. Yeah, the food truck that was supposed to already be in place and deployed was in the back of the line because he couldn't get through. There's plenty of room on both sides of the road to just pull over. What about a hearse? I've always wanted a hearse, but then I looked at the gas mileage and I didn't want a hearse anymore.
All right. Anything else you guys got questions on? That we can answer now. I know some people have questions on Syndicate 3. Just let me park it right outside the morgue. Sure, you could park the hearse right outside the morgue. I'll allow that to happen, Stu. All right, let's go over. We started to talk about it, and then we sort of glossed over it when we were talking about grenades. Tag and launchers. The tag and grenade launchers are not anti-personnel weapons. In fact, there's no reason to have them at this event. Right? Sin?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's no reason. I'm sorry, I got stuck reading chat. There's no technicals in play. They're not for personnel use, and there's no aerials allowed, so there's no need for them. Save your expensive shit for the events that they count. Why is Restream telling us the wrong gate?
I said that's me. It's the host. I know what Tubbs is talking about now. Tubbs got locked onto on site because I didn't realize he was still up there at F when I went to go leave, and I helped them shut the gate and left. Tubbs was still loading his car at F, and he had to open and then close it. That gate to the AO is no joke. Thing is heavy as hell.
Yeah, we need to fix the crank.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yes, there's no need for those. Also, it's grenade control is a thing as much as trigger control. Don't J. Rodriguez somebody. If it's a small room, one grenade will do. There's no need for your entire team to chuck 13 grenades into a room.
Stu, I have tag launchers. I have tag grenades. It didn't fucking matter. These guys weren't calling their hits at Bone Strike anyway.
Yeah, and as always, it'll say this after since Joker mentioned it. Call your own hits. Don't start yelling across the field at people. That's my job.
So the other thing that we're going to talk about when it comes down to it, or up a stairwell. um, hey, what's up, Mini Ninja? So let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff there. Like we've made it to where a grenade radius is 15 foot. All right. Um, so if a grenade explodes with you 15 foot, you're not behind hard cover. You're dead. If you could see the grenade explode, you're dead. All right, because then you're not behind hard cover. The other part of that is the rooms inside the buildings. It was like what we said, 20, 10 by 30, 20 by 20.
About, yeah.
So most of the rooms there's 10 by 10 or 20 by 20, 10 by 30. So in other words, we always do the explanation of where we do safety brief, scope out this room. If a grenade goes off inside, you would be dead anyway in real life, right? That room is blown up. Unless you're inside the thing behind the steel door and all that stuff, or inside the closet there, you're safe. But there is no hard cover really in a lot of these places unless you're inside of a cell, around a corner, inside of one of the bathrooms or whatever. But the reality is we did this so that way, somebody just doesn't keep getting tag rounds thrown at them over and over and over again, causing serious injury.
These are concrete rooms, dude. It's a prison.
Getting hit with 11 grenades at once. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. Especially if you're on the same team. That the level of impact that had, because sound amplifies. More the sound, more the amplification happens. So
I have to say this because we had an issue with it. That kill radius is not a flat plane, guys. Just because you're on the staircase above the grenade doesn't mean you're alive. You can clearly see it go off.
yeah. If shrapnel actually went in there, you'd probably be dead. Or at least blind. Or hurting bad enough to where you'd be stunned for a few.
Yeah. So that's their rule. 15-foot chance. I don't think there's any room on the AO that you're not dead if a grenade goes off.
There's a few, because there are a few open spots, like the cafeterias for one.
Well, I don't consider that a room. That's a cafeteria. I'm talking about like.
There's the in building 5. There's that on the first floor. There's that big room that's there where they had the pass throughs.
Okay, you're talking about the one at the end.
Yeah, if you go like the kitchen's another one. The kitchen.
Yeah.
That kitchen area that's bigger than 20 by 30 or 20. Yeah, that one's kind of big. Where the ovens are is also a rather large room. Down in the basement, you had the gate area. It's like because some of those things have the gratings that were down there.
Yeah, I guess if you take out the walls and everything else, you still because it's
Well, you know where the altar was that we found?
Yeah.
Well, that room that's right there where the shop was, that's more than that. Then you also have in the bottom, like where the bottom of 5, where the laundry area was. A lot of those rooms are long and open. So
Okay, so most of the rooms, with a few
yeah,
exceptions.
I'm just giving you like a breakdown.
Yeah, no. When it comes down to the kitchen, I never consider the cafeteria and the kitchen a room. I've always considered them an open area. I think of the room as like 4 hard walls.
What if you could see in the hallway, but I'm more than 10 feet away? I think what he's trying to say is like, what if I'm at the end of this hallway right here in my house and I see it go off inside the dining room, which is more than 30 feet away?
Then
That's
you're
safe.
outside the kill radius.
Yeah. What if somebody jumps on it? No.
Then you're extra dead. I would argue, and this isn't a rule, but I would argue that the kill radius gets increased because their body just became extra shrapnel.
Except that's not how that works. You know that. in real life, that's not how that works. But yeah, that's a war
Depends on the
crime.
grenade.
um,
Yeah,
so yeah, just don't jump on a grenade. Um, wait, who asked that? That was of
Stu.
course Stu. Um, if you get hit with any sort of fragment, it doesn't matter if it's 50 feet away or not, you're dead. That you can do.
Yes. You
You
can
can kick
kick
it
it back,
back.
you can punt
You
it
can knock
back.
it back. I always thought stopping it out was a little bit of a dick move myself.
Yeah, no, because depending on the grenade, that can actually cause a bigger boom.
They're usually the EG-67s people like to
Yeah,
stop
we we
out.
we tried that, and ended up blowing a whole chunk side off my boot. Because you're compressing the explosion down to a more narrow area when it goes off. It's actually dangerous. Don't do that.
Look,
The big thing is do not if somebody throws a grenade and it appears to be a dud, don't pick it up.
yeah,
Do not pick it up.
I mean, I'm a glutton for punishment myself, but I'm not the smartest of individuals sometimes when I'm playing when it comes to grenades. Although I didn't get it on camera, and I'm
Yes,
sad
no
I didn't get it
smoke
on camera.
indoors. I can't believe we have to say this. No smoke indoors. No
And
smoke indoors.
smoke, no smoke indoors, and then pyro and smoke outdoors will be a week of decision. We have to see how dry it is up there. If it is dry, there'll be no smoke outdoors and there'll be no pyro outdoors. People want to know why. That mountain is a tinderbox. It is now fall up there. I don't know what fall is because
I mean,
we
in was it August? We had to put out like 5 fires.
5 fires. Yeah, I was going to say the fires were pretty big that we had to put out. They have been known to delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So again,
um,
if you think it's a dud, don't pick it up.
at Miami Airsoft, somebody threw a grenade and I happened to catch it and toss it right back. It was a sheer instinct. He was like, "Ah, grenade! Fuck! Woo!" It exploded right back over him. That guy was not happy, by the way, because I blew him up with his own grenade.
I
I
mean,
had to
that
put
should be
out, huh?
I think you should get like a kill streak for that. Leaves the training, which is already 3 weeks early. Yeah, so we don't know, guys. Once we get on site and we take a look at the grounds, we talk to the ground staff. We'll have a solid yes or no for pyro outdoors.
Because it's also going to determine how overgrown some of the areas. So if you guys were there for Geigerlands, it actually gave you guys more dynamic movement because the grass and everything else had grown up to really high levels, so there was trails going through. Oh, I know I was going to recommend. It's going to be cold out there, which is me running weather. I mean, I love that weather. I'll probably be in like this Hawaiian shirt or whatever, with nothing underneath because we don't experience that level of cold down in Florida. But some of those bushes have ouchies on them. They're thorny. I'd highly recommend wearing long sleeve shirts, and you must wear pants. So,
I'll be
any other
rocking my
questions?
tactical kilt.
You have fun with that.
Mm.
Tubbs probably will too.
Um,
Jagger bushes, that's what they're called. I'll call them Eftos bushes.
that's a note bush.
All right. So, other than that, are there any other questions about stuff that we have? So, smoke, if it's outdoors, it's got to be deployed 25 feet away from any door opening or window. All right. Don't deploy smoke indoors. If smoke gets too close, you can take your day right out and said, dead man, or coming out to move the smoke, just state what you're doing and go back inside and reset. Um, please don't deploy smoke indoors. We don't have to clear out buildings for hours because somebody was stupid and deployed a smoke indoors, which also goes to if you use smoke grenades and you keep them on a Kydex or something like that, and you have the little pull pin connected to it, be careful because sometimes that stuff snags and it pulls the pin and you have smoke going off on your body. Please
and
don't
it's
do that.
hilarious.
It happened in my house on live stream, which everybody enjoyed the hell out of, except my poor wife who was trying to take a bath, and the dogs who were screaming at the damn fire alarm. So, um, so yeah, guys, don't do that either. Uh, and I mean, pretty much, it's going to be a fun event. And what I'm doing now is people are asking when is the event after this one. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Scorched Earth for the next 2 to 3 weeks, right? It's going to be our Thursday stream. We're going to talk about more stuff that's going on, the things that are going for it. But people want to know when's Syndicate 3. Well, if you guys are part of the Big House Milsim page, you would know that the event is already up on the screen up there. And Syndicate 3 is April 14th through the 16th at the lovely haunted Cresson Sanatorium in prison at Cresson, Pennsylvania. So you guys go check Cresson. Wait, hold on. We'll do it this way. The Cresson haunted Cresson Sanatorium, Cresson, and prison Cresson in Cresson, Pennsylvania. Do we say Cresson? The event is we already have the event set up. We have the event set up for you guys to go through. What the hell?
What'd you break?
I didn't break anything. Somebody's mentioning that they click on the link and it goes to November. So we'll be putting up the new dates on that. Obviously, this will be the third in the actual Syndicate series. And to go over the dates on that as a continuation, we always continue these off after taking another. We're calling it, even though that the DEA technically lost, they held the cartel to a stalemate, and they still have their bases inside of the Washington County to fight back the encroachment of the cartel. So at that point, the spawns will be switching again. So Tan now has Alpha, Green now has 8.
Now
His name's the name's been evoked enough. So those are the dates for that one, and it's going to be the same price. We're holding the same price at $125. So the tickets will go live after Scorched Earth. You guys can get your tickets there. Green versus Tan. That event's going to be capped out at 500. We suspect that that's going to go fast. DEA is going to get their butts kicked again. Isn't Aaron one of yours?
Maybe.
So so that one's the JTF mission. Oh shit! I didn't mean to call Lauren. The JTF missions are coming back for that event. There will be the 3 factions. You're going to have the DEA cartel. There will be the Op 4 team, and there will be civilians walking around. Plus, of course, Nikolai doing his shady business deals and everything else. So the rules are going to be staying the same from cartel to from the syndicate games. We're keeping the prisoner rule set. People seem to like that. We're going to have a fun time with that. All the other stuff will be put into play that we've been using. You know, the control boxes, the baggies, fake money. All the fun props are going to be there for that, as well as intel and everything else. So that one, the tickets are going to be $125 for that. Of course, the if we do, and that looks weird that we're looking head on. Just saying. The JTF missions will be $65 for that. If you guys haven't been a part of those, you should really check them out. They're kind of really awesome. Poor Gert, first day he played airsoft was to do a JTF mission, and like the rest of his airsoft career, save for riding on a helo, was all downhill from there. Okay, man, you're one of mine. I just loaned you to sin. doing?
What?
Just let it slip.
Where's the
Doing it.
music coming from? The music,
Am I
right?
playing? No.
It was about to. It sounded like it was playing, like an Eminem song.
I did not play anything.
Did anybody else hear that, or is it just me? It literally
I hit
sounded like
the
it was.
phrasing button.
Yeah, I heard the phrasing button, but then it also sounded like. I'm gonna play that shit back because it definitely sounded like it was. There
Oh,
was
there
music.
was.
Yeah, see, it sounded like Eminem.
Huh.
See. Oh damn it! Let me go. Let me go to YouTube. Let's
Hold
see.
on. I'm listening. Oh yeah, no. I'm trying to figure out where it came from.
It had to have been one of the buttons you hit.
I only hit. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see where it came from.
I only. Oh.
Let's remove that and replace it with that.
I'm like 90% sure we're gonna have a copyright strike on there. Not a strike, but lose yourself song. It was lose yourself. Yep. Yeah. Congratulations, jackass. You're not allowed to play with that anymore.
Boo! You suck!
All right. All right, so back to Syndicate 3. So the cartel can have civilian tops and uh, green pants. No Hawaiian shirts for civilian. That's my gig. Um, DEA has to have some sort of tan camo, whether it's tan uppers and lowers. Again, gear doesn't matter. 81 boost too. Gert. Um, and then so there'll be some more dynamic stuff there. The cool thing about April is that if we're good little boys and girls, we might actually be able to play in the basement of one again. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. The other thing that we need help with, guys, if you guys want to be there a day early on Thursday to help us out, we do need help with cleaning crew, especially Sunday night. We could really use some help with cleaning, to clean stuff up so we don't have a repeat. I found something to show you why we are not allowed in certain areas anymore, and I figured it was a good thing to show of what we're trying to prevent this time. Like this. If you guys can't see, that's all grenades, all BBs all over the place. Grenades everywhere. Everywhere. So, and that doesn't even address building one, what happened in there. So, um, Diesel, you can wear multicam tropic pants for cartel. Okay. Because at least a shirt will be something else. No, I don't think Jay was in those rooms. Is that a watch? Actually? No, that's a pin. I still got the picture up. That's a pin. A hammer. So, if you guys want to earn a discount on coming to the events or earn a free ticket, reach out to me because we definitely need some cleaning crews set up. Really do need help cleaning this stuff up. We need people to push a broom or know how to use a leaf blower so we can clean up all the stuff that's there so we don't have these problems. And really make sure it's set up for the end of the season, essentially, because we will be one of the first events when the Cresson Sanatorium opens up its season for after the winter time. So we just want to make sure everything stays nice, clean, pretty, for stuff to there. We will also be giving away free raffle tickets for people that bring us bags of shells, particularly the grenade shells, fragments, and all that. It's got your first Hawaiian shirt. Awesome. There is no asbestos, so that was mediated back in the 90s.
Phrasing.
Nice, awesome, Gert. So it's a matter we have to make sure that this place is cleaned up really nice each time that we leave, so that way we could continue doing this. Because remember, they do ghost tours and everything else, and sometimes they get a little confused when they see the BBs everywhere. So yeah, no kidding, right, Aaron? I mean, that would actually be kind of awesome to bring Rustrat back in and be like, "What's going on here?" So yeah, does anybody else have any other questions? Because we're almost at the 2-hour mark, and yeah.
Got things to do.
Oh, I got a funny video I'm going to put up though, because I think you're going to love this one, Sin. It's definitely a giggle fest. Any other questions? Bring it back as a CI tweaker. Kilt for the win. Tubbs, did you just get that? Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean, like I said, we're gonna have a few people that we're gonna be reaching out to ask them to be embedded admins. I mean, pretty much if there's any command staff that we've already set up there, like the COs and XOs are embedded admins, hands down. What shopping for? Talk to Virtue. He knows how to get those damn kilts. Let's see. Any other questions anywhere that I can see?
I got nothing over here.
All right. Let's just do one more time. If you guys are looking for a hotel, we actually have a link right here at the Marriott. That's the hotel room block. You can go ahead and click on that, go in there. If not, just call in saying that you're there for Scorched Earth or Big House Milsim, and they'll make sure to get you a room. These are actually a really nice rooms. They're double queen beds. And I guess the content of the breakfast was really good too. I didn't know because I was staying freezing my ass off in a freaking RV last time, but this time I will be at the courtyard in Altoona. I am not staying on site. We don't have RVs or anything else for that. Instead, that's going to be somebody else's job. Sword is the most capable to cause harm on your wall, or is there something more capable to cause harm? Within like 3 steps from me, there's something a hell of a lot more capable of causing harm in the save. Joker, what's the date for Syndicate 3? Thanks for paying attention. It is February. Wait, is that really? It's April 14th through the 16th, sir. All right. With that being said, while the questions still come in, I want to show something funny that happened last night, Virtue.
Oh, you you motherfucker! Ow. Who do you think?
Zaya shot you?
No.
Jet?
Yes.
From where?
Here.
Why?
I don't know. Ask him.
Where is he?
Still up there.
No, you don't walk back. He walks back.
I shot him too, out of spite. You're dead.
You really keep killing our team.
He was a dark silhouette. I shot him and I was crying, so I'm walking.
I'm standing there because we were dominating the day, and I was just like, whatever. I'm just standing here like this, and I was like, and Tigger comes out, he's also like, ah, and I was like, and I'm looking, I was like, how the hell did you get shot in the back? Like, it was like my confused look, and he goes, guess who? And I was like, Matthias, because Matthias plays on our team, and he plays with us, and Matthias shot both Tinker and Jet the previous game, even though he's on our team, and almost shot me, but I moved out of the. Jet's like, pop. So we've instituted a new rule when it comes to team kills. So within our team. So if I shoot you, Sin, and you're on my team, I walk back, not you. Because I screwed up, not you.
I mean, if we
So
did something like that, Jay would never get to play.
Oh. The Big House website does not have it up yet. I will go ahead and edit and put it up today. It's just that we don't have the ticket sales up yet. I got to talk to Lauren about what site we're going to be using for that because we're a little bit vindictive. And I really wanted to give a big warning to everybody who uses PayPal. I will no longer be using PayPal. I closed my account. When we were doing the raffles and all that stuff to raise money for Damien's wheelchair, and particularly the lift for his wheelchair, some dude donated a bunch of times and sent us a bunch of money. Cool. Awesome. He said he was raising money from somewhere else. Okay, cool. Awesome. Whatever. You're donating. It's being accepted. About 2 weeks later, he canceled $670 of the like roughly $3,000 that he sent. All right. Well, this item's already been sent to us. We already have it. I caught the PayPal. PayPal says, okay, we'll put the disputes in. Let's move forward and everything else. Lo and behold, I showed that the item was purchased. What it was delivered. This should be a lockdown case. They turned around and said, "Nope, we lost. You lost $650. Whatever." I was just so pissed off about that. But then, I got charged 17 times $15 from PayPal for the dispute fees. So we share the dispute fees with PayPal, which is bullshit. PayPal, we share the cost, is what PayPal says. So my PayPal account went negative $255. You're just standing there. Are you frozen? Oh,
No, I'm listening.
You're like, it looked like you were literally frozen. So I called PayPal today to try to work out a deal and say, look, you guys are really screwing with everything else. I mean, that's excessive. And then the guy was uncaring. And I was like, we got hit with fraud. We got hit with a scam. This guy was raising money from other people, showed them that, hey, I paid. And then he took his own cut by putting in $650 in things. Because if it was all fraud, like he would have taken back all the money. I was like, this isn't right. And we still got, I know we're switching over fully to Zelle and everything else, but we are no longer using PayPal. It does not protect the merchants on there. It does not protect our customers. And it's a really big issue that,
Look,
we have.
Musk has to build the new rocket, okay?
Evidently. It's just unreal. I just can't believe that the guy was so callous. Like, didn't even give me anything back, right? He's just like, no, the user agreement says you bear the cost, that you share the cost with us. I was like, but I got defrauded. And they go, that's not our problem. You did not win the dispute. So you're penalizing me $250. No, Jay, they won't, because that person's claiming that the stuff was there. So in order for me to prove fraud, I have to prove intent. Right, Mr. Lawyer?
Yep.
So it's a scam. You could tell what it is by simply what happened. If all of the transactions he sent over were fraudulent, like the full 3,000 or whatever that he sent over, then he would have put disputes in for all of them. But he didn't. Instead, about $650 is what he put the disputes in for. And they then went to take the money back through the process and then charging me $15 a pop. And when they said that the item was never shipped or received, I sent them the proof that the item was shipped and received, and I was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Stu, I already dropped that on him. I really did. And this dude was so callous and everything else, it was unreal. So I'm just gonna be. I know. I'm going to. I'm gonna be taking it to TikTok because fuck PayPal. I get fucked out of $250. Okay, fuck you. You know. Right now, the only thing it's impacted was that it's impacting how fast the bus gets painted. So fuck them. You know, we had by the way, Amped Airsoft. Thank you very much for paying to get the bus painted Fortnite blue to help us go forward. So Amped Airsoft's an official sponsor of the battle bus. Thank you guys very much. But this is more of a warning to anybody else that receives money on PayPal. Be careful, because if you receive money on PayPal in the user agreement, you agree to share the cost with PayPal, and really they're pushing all over it. Yeah, I don't have a big Twitter profile, but I do have a big profile on TikTok, and that's the profile I'm going to use, especially
It's
considering.
huge.
Huh?
Girthy.
Huh?
That is huge. Girthy.
Huge.
All right. Any other questions?
Hi Amanda. Hi Mom. How you doing?
Hi, Mom. You're late.
A little late.
We're about to go.
I don't like showing up to the party and walking out. Let's be careful, Jay. I'm no more. I'm not taking a single donation. Anybody that sends me money on PayPal, I'll be sent right back. I'm done with PayPal. Actually, I closed that account. Rick, waiting for that case to close, man. I really am. So, all right. Look who showed up. Look who showed up.
Hold up.
And his name is John C. And his name is John C.
Again. You know it's looping, right? Can't hear you. It's looping. We're hearing John Cena again. There you go.
Why is that looping?
I don't know, but your audio just went way down.
Huh.
Hey, Brainerd, are you showing up to the prison in a couple weeks? Evidently, they have a job for you to do. It's to evidently hold me down with your vice-like grip of your legs. By the way, he said it. Dude, Rick, I've been ready, man. I truly have been. I'm just waiting for this one case to go from pending to closed. So damn frustrating. Nice. Did I give you a link yet, sir? I'll reach out to you after the stream. Rick, are you coming to Scorched Earth? I haven't looked at any of the names that are on the thing.
All right. How's this?
A little bit low.
Is it still low?
I just want to make sure people get their stuff. All right, sweet. Because we want to make sure people get their tickets. Got to get that. We need people to join TAN.
Yeah. Start bribing people.
You're still way low.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. My audio just.
Stop buying green, go TAN. That's the funny thing, guys. I mean, literally, it's like, I mean, luckily we have like a couple teams out there that are just like, what side do you want us on? That sounds louder already. Try talking.
Check.
A little bit better, yeah. Um,
idea what's going on.
so, all right, guys. Other than that, if you guys have any questions about the event, now is really the good time to do it. As we start wrapping this up, we start doing our shameless self promotion. First and foremost, if you're not part of the Cool Kid Club in Discord, come join the Big House Milsim Discord right there. That's that lovely little link. Come join us. Come talk. Come have some fun. Let's have some good old times talking some
Do it.
stuff
Do
before
it
the event.
now.
Also, if you want to be part of the other Cool Kid Club, you can go ahead and be part of the Players Wanted Discord. Buck's actually currently working on upgrading that to all the nice little bells and whistles that he did for the other one. Tamil window, Jessica. You're getting DEA tickets for Scorched Earth? Really?
That's impressive.
Very impressive. Let me know how you do that. I'm sure he's talking about for the next event. Once again, guys, if you want to be helping out with the cleanup crew and everything else or help us get set up, please reach out to me on Facebook so we can get you guys set up and have you guys come in. There's always perks that are involved with that. We still don't have Jay, this event for Scorched Earth is not DEA or cartel. It is Federalists versus Nationalists. I'm pretty sure the Nationalists are the ones that have tan, right? I think so. All right. Don't encourage him, Diesel. All right. So, with that being said, yeah, we'll have tickets up for Syndicate 3 just after Scorched Earth. I'll make sure I'll put a reminder for everybody for the event coming up for, again, April 14th through the 16th at the Cresson Prison. We'll be streaming again on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Remember, if you're first time coming to the YouTube channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, turn on all notifications so you get updated each time we post or go live. We post shorts every single day of the week, and we go lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Crack. Also, if you guys really want to support the channel and everything else on YouTube, you can go ahead and hit one of our membership plans there. That really helps us out. That helps us fund the channel and everything, all the fun jazz like that. For Scorched Earth, now's the time for you guys to get your tickets. And where did that window go? Damn it. There we go. We have a lovely little link for you guys to choose, and it's got a lovely little promo code attached. So, by all means, get your tickets here. Go tan. Get your tan tickets right there. And we'll see you all out there for that. So, until next time, I'm Joker for Players Wanted. With me's the man with the mohawk, the king of the high kappas. Virtue from Sinister Customs. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. May your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your hits. And good night.